So I think we've got 3 minutes left until 9 o'clock, and with my presentation here, I'm going to still try and get us on time for 9 o'clock, so be prepared for a whirlwind. This picture is in the spirit of innovate or die, and I think that's what Futurebank is about in part. And this picture in the transition from Mac to PC completely virtualized itself, but it's supposed to be an ebook there. December 25, 2009 is the first time Amazon sold more ebooks than paper books, and that's not so long ago, but the transition happened. 2011 was the last manufacturer of a typewriter anywhere in the world. There's a company in India that stopped manufacturing them in 2011. The 2012, March 13, 2012, Encyclopedia Britannica announced that they'd stopped printing the encyclopedia. Now these industries are not banking, but I think sometimes it's easier for us to take a step back and look at what happened to someone else. It's a little bit less close to home, and we can see these things are happening, innovations taking place, and unless we're on board, we're going to lose out. Now, as it happens, Encyclopedia Britannica is not a failure. It's actually a success story of one of the only companies to successfully transition from a paper-based company to an electronic one. This is just a brief look at advertising. The money spent on advertising in the world, well, this is the US and Australia. Australia at the bottom there is surpassing paper and traditional cable advertising. The spend on online advertising is surpassing those other traditional media. Mobile app use is escalating. There's supposed to be another picture over there. I don't know why that disappeared. But in the US in 2011, people spent more time looking at content on mobile apps than on using a web browser. And in India, to show that it happens in the third world as well, that happened in 2012. So people are spending less time looking at your content on a big computer and using a mobile app. And then there's a few proper failures here, where just this year, 2013, we lost HMV in the UK and we lost Blockbuster in the UK. Total bankruptcies or closures, lots of people out of work. Further back in 2011, we lost Borders Books. And all of these really as a result of failure to innovate and failure to keep up. Newspapers, New York Times lost more than half its value, and the Wall Street Journal as well lost about half its value in the estimation of the value of those companies because they haven't kept up with the digital media. So I think the story today is let's make sure that we don't fall into that trap.